Would you believe me if I told you that in the late 80s there was an animated cartoon series of the same name of this television show? Running at the exact same time? Well, buckle up your seatbelt in the time traveler because this is the story of Cops, the animated series. In 1988, the toy-to-television pipeline was at its absolute peak. Following the massive success of G.I. Joe and Transformers, Hasbro looked to create a new property that blended the classic police versus robbers concept with futuristic and sci-fi aesthetics. The result was Cops, or the Central Organization of Police Specialists, with the premise to fight crime in a future time. Chapter 1, The Toy Line, Large-Scale Justice, 1988. While most action figures of the era, like G.I. Joe, were 3.75 inches tall, Hasbro made a bold strategic choice for Cops. They scaled the figures to 6 inches. A very crazy concept at the time, considering most action figures were the smaller scale. The line was designed by legendary veteran Bart Mixon, who gave each character a highly stylized, almost Dick Tracy meets cyberpunk look. Every figure featured a unique action feature or accessory that highlighted their specialization. To differentiate the line from competitors, Hasbro integrated cap technology. Several figures and vehicles featured a mechanism where a strip of paper caps, similar to those used in toy revolvers, could be loaded. When triggered, the toys produced a loud bang and a puff of smoke, simulated real gunfire. Chapter 2, The Animated Series, Fighting Crime in a Future Time, 1988-1989. To support the toys, Hasbro partnered with DIC Entertainment. The show debuted in September 1988 and ran for 65 episodes in daily syndication. The show was set in a neon-drenched, sprawling metropolis called Empire City. The year was 2020, which seemed like a distant future at the time. The narrative followed a standardized format for kids. Big Boss, with his crooks, would hatch a scheme, and the cops would use their specialized gadgets to foil it. Chapter 3, The Origin. The lore begins with Special Agent Baldwin P. Vess. During a mission to stop Big Boss, Vess is caught in a near-fatal car crash caused by the crooks. To save his life, he is fitted with a cybernetic bullet-resistant torso, earning him the codename Bulletproof. Realizing he can't save the city alone, Bulletproof assembles an elite task force of specialists from across the country. Long Arm, a beat cop with a wrist-mounted grappling handcuff. Bowser and Blitz, a canine officer paired with a robotic dog. Mace, a SWAT expert with a laser. Sundown, a former Texas Ranger and expert lasso handler. Mainframe, a genius technical analysis and computer specialist. The Crooks. Big Boss rules the underworld with a cybernetic hand and a colorful roster of henchmen. Buttons McBoom Boom, a hitman with twin machine guns concealed in his cybernetic chest. Dr. Bad Vibes, a mad scientist with a little glass dome on his head exposing his brain. Berserko, Big Boss's dim-witted but powerful nephew. Nightshade, a socialite turned master jewel thief. Chapter 4, The End. Despite a strong start, the Cops brand lasted only 2 years. Several factors led to its retirement. 1. The scale problem. Because the figures were 6 inches tall, they were more expensive to produce and took up more shelf space than G.I. Joe. Furthermore, vehicles had to be massive, making them expensive for many parents. Competition. From 1988 to 1999, there was a huge explosion of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which monopolized the attention of the target demographic. The cap controversy. Some parents were concerned about the gun-centric nature of the cap firing gimmick, leading to minor pushback in certain markets. Chapter 5. Legacy. Though short-lived, Cops remains a cult classic. In the early 90s, the show was rebranded as Cyber Cops in reruns to avoid confusion with the reality show Cops, which premiered in 1989. In recent years, collectors have driven up the prices of the original Hasbro figures. And the series has seen a resurgence in Best of 80s lists due to its unique art style and catchy soundtrack. Did you have some of the famous Cops action figures? Were you a fan of the awesome animated series? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.